How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. In the previous episode, we got closer to the end of the season. We broke another record, if I remember correctly. I believe it was the Ichiro record with single season hits there. We beat home run record first. We finished with 124 home runs, by the way. Then we got the Ribby record like the next episode, and they didn't even make a single fuss about it. And then we beat Ichiro's. And we got pretty close to the runs, but obviously not close at all to stolen bases. We are very close to breaking Joe DiMaggio's 56 game hitting streak record. Obviously, that will not carry into the postseason, but I believe it won't show it up at the top right, but I believe we were at 51 or 52 at the end of the season, and I don't know if there's anywhere in particular I can see that. We do have a new bat. There was a free Memorial Day pack. So all the diamond bats I have are either non-sellables or these random ones, which for some reason I can't sell. Like it just won't even give me the option. So the only one of the diamond bats I think I could sell is this one, but it won't let me. Everything else is a non-sellable. We also do have some new gloves. These are also non-sellable. They came with the Memorial Day one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We are going to go through the standings and statistics a little bit. We will look at my guys' stats here. So after the regular season, we started 31 games. We got 25 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss was in our debut pitching performance. We had 221.1 innings pitched, gave up 104 hits, 22 runs, 13 home runs, 1 walk, 360 strikeouts, .89 ERA, .47 WHIP, 962 winning percentage, 10 quality starts, no complete games, no shutouts. We haven't hit anybody. 2 wild pitches. And then this is the rest of the stats there. Switching over to batting statistics, we played 157 out of 162 games, so not too shabby there. Only missed a couple. Had 671 at bats, 187 runs. So we were actually, We were actually very close. Yeah, we were actually very close to the Billy Hamilton record. Very, very close. We were very, very close to breaking that one as well. 289 hits, 45 doubles, 10 triples, 124 home runs, 7 ribbies, 23 walks, 35 strikeouts, 33 stolen bases, caught stealing 5 times, 431 average, on base percentage of 448, slugging of 1.082, on base plus slugging 1.530, and then we'll just go through the rest of these here. You can pause and look at them if you are interested. And that's our contract. These are our awards so far. We did win Rookie of the Year. We got MVP 2026. We did win the Cy Young. We did win Rookie of the Year. Hank Aaron Award. Made the All-Star Game. Silver Slugger, batting title, and the Home Run Champion. Okay, so a lot of awards in our rookie season here. And then we will look at standings. So in the National League East, the Braves and Phillies got the playoff spots there. The Braves finished 94-68. Phillies got the wild card spot 89 and 73. NL Central, we clinched the division and best record in the league, and I'm pretty sure we have the best record. 102-60. Yeah, we have the best record in the MLB as a whole. So 115-47 season. No other teams in the NL Central made the playoffs, even though the Reds did sweep us in our 3-game series to wrap up the regular season. So then the NL West, you got the Dodgers 98-64, Diamondbacks and Padres getting those wild card spots there. And then the wild cards, Diamondbacks, Phillies, and Padres. AL East, you got the Orioles, who had the best record in the AL, clinched their division with 102 wins, 60 losses. Yankees got the wild card spot 85-77. AL Central, the Twins 92-70. Then the Royals and Tigers got the wild card spots there. Then in the AL West, the Rangers finished 91-71, get the only spot in the AL West. And the AL Wild Card, you got the Royals, Tigers, and Yankees. Okay, so that is the standings there, ladies and gentlemen. We will look at awards. So MVP went to your boy Everett Scott. Shohei Ohtani was right there. Cy Young went to Everett Scott. Batting title went to Everett Scott. Reliever of the year went to Will Vest. Rookie of the year went to Everett Scott. Hank Aaron went to Everett Scott. Gold Glove for pitching went to Aaron Nola. Sean Murphy won it for catcher. First base went to Bruce Hooper. Thairo Estrada won Gold Glove for second base. Matt Chapman for third. Francisco Lindor for short. Brendan Donovan for left field. Pete Crow Armstrong center. Colton Cowser for right field. Silver Slugger DH went to Everett Scott. William Contreras for catcher. Bruce Hooper for first. Ketel Marte for second. Austin Riley for third. Ellie De La Cruz for short. Juan Soto in the outfield. Teoscar Hernandez in the outfield. And Brian Reynolds in the outfield. No postseason or World Series MVPs yet, obviously. And then I'll just quickly go through the AL. I'm not going to read them all out. You guys can pause and look at them. So there's MVP, Cy Young, batting title, reliever of the year, rookie of the year, Hank Aaron, Gold Glove for pitching, catcher, first, second, third, short, left, center, right, Silver Slugger DH, catcher, first, second, third, short, outfield, outfield, outfield. Okay, so that is all the awards. So we did take home a huge, huge plethora of trophies. But ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the actual good stuff in this episode. 7 minutes in. These are the this is the playoff picture, excuse me. So you can see we are waiting for either Arizona or Philly. Dodgers are waiting for the Braves or the Padres. Baltimore is waiting for Detroit or Kansas City, and Minnesota is waiting for Texas or the Yankees. So we are just going to, we got some training here. I think we'll just do one that we don't have to actually do anything, just so we can keep it going. You know what? Up that durability. That's always good. Up that durability. And it is Philly. So Philly beat the Diamondbacks in 3 games. The Braves swept the Padres, so it'll be Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, and LA. Then Kansas City beat Detroit 2-1, so it'll be Baltimore and Kansas City. And Texas beat the Yankees 2-1, so it'll be Texas and Minnesota in the divisional series matchups. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to do in this episode is we are going to go through the entire NLDS and see if we can come away victorious. So, without further ado, what is this? Why am I being notified? Okay, I don't care. Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump in. We are pitching in this one. What I'm going to do is during pitching performances, I'm going to just show like normal the strikeout pitch or the out getting pitch, if that makes sense. And then batting when I'm not pitching, in games that I'm not pitching, it'll probably just be the full thing, no cuts, no nothing. But I also might change my mind. We'll just see how I feel when I get to editing this. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the first game of the NLDS. I always get them backwards. Taking on Everett Scott's former team in the Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, we'll rock the normal homes.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. About to get started here for game one. And towing the slab here, Everett Scott. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Trey.
Okay, so nice little intro there. I'll probably keep that whole thing in, at least this first one. But of course, we're gonna start out with a boss challenge against Trey Turner. Let's just record an out. Keep it simple to start out here. And Trey Turner goes down swinging. 1 down, first strikeout of the postseason. And Rojas will pop that up. And our right fielder puts it away, 2 down. And Bruce Hooper way in front of that one. Strikes out swinging to end the top half of the first. Okay, first at bat here of our postseason career. See if we can keep the hot streak going. And that's just going to be a routine grounder. That's a double play. And Castellanos grounds that knuckleball over to third and over to Pete Crow at first for 1 down. And Alec Bohm, first pitch swinging, grounds it back to third. Once again over to Pete Crow, or Pete Alonso, excuse me. Why do I keep saying Pete Crow? He's in center. Over to Alonso at first for 2 down. Wilson Contreras will hit that into the outfield for the first hit of the day. And a hit up the middle from Salvador Perez. That'll be 2 on with 2 outs. And a pop-up from Bryson Stott. And we got ourselves in a jam, but we work it out. And a hit up the middle from Austin Slater, and that one gets through as well. So it's 3 hits given up in pretty quick succession there. We got to get it back into... We got to get back into the swing of things here. We were pitching really well until we gave up those 2 hits. And Trey Turner goes down looking. 1 down with 1 out. Or 1 down with 1 on. And Johan Rojas way in front of that one, and he is out swinging. 4th K on the day, 1 on, 2 out. And Bryce Harper way in front of that, strikes out swinging. They strand the runner at first. And Castellanos chases the outside 12-6, and he is down swinging. Alec Bohm hits that one, and it will drop into shallow right. So 1 on, 1 out. And Wilson Contreras goes down swinging. 1 on, 2 out. And a pop-up for Salvador Perez, our second baseman. We'll track it down. Okay, finally back up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Nobody on, 1 out. There we go, solid hit down the third base line. And we will get a double with 1 down. And hopefully we can get around to score, give us a lead to work with. Lonzo hits that to second, over to first, 1 down, or 2 down rather. We are 90 feet away from giving us a lead. And Paredes hits that, and it's out of here. It's a 2-0 blast. Or it's a 2-run blast rather. It's a 2-0 game. Isaac Paredes locked in right there and just absolutely blasted that out of here. That is exactly what we needed. And we got ourselves a lead to work with now. And Bryson Stott goes down looking at the knuckleball. 8 Ks on the day, 1 down. And Austin Slater with a 1-pitch grounder over to Alonso at first, 2 down. This is the type of inning we needed. We needed a quick inning here. Hopefully the third batter won't cause any issues. And Trey Turner goes down swinging for his 3rd K of the day. And that is exactly what we needed. We needed a quick inning after a few struggles in the previous pitching appearances. Or those last few innings, I should say. Finally giving us the lead and got a quick inning there. I don't know if any of that made sense, but it made sense a little bit in my head. And Rojas goes down looking at the high inside fastball. 1 down here, 10 Ks on the day. And Bruce Hooper tried to check his swing, but he strikes out. 2 down, nobody on. And Castellanos goes down swinging. Apparently that's the 3rd time we've struck out the side today. And we'll be coming up to bat next. Okay, so bottom of the 6th. 1 on, 1 out. We're 1 for 2 with a double. See if we can get something like that again. And that's just going to be a little crappy hit up the middle. And that'll be a double play. And Alec Bohm. It's a little blooper over to second. I believe that's Triolo. It is. 1 down. And Wilson Contreras goes down looking at the high inside fastball. 13 Ks on the day. And Salvador Perez, 1 pitch. And he drills it out of here. It's a 1-run game. And a pop-up from Bryson Stott after the solo blast. That'll get us out of the 7th. And we are done pitching. But we win. And somehow a challenge from like the 4th inning, I fail it now. That makes no sense. But we do get the win. I don't think in the postseason I actually get to play when I'm pitching. So that'll be kind of scary if we're in a close game. But we do get the win. We managed to get 2 more runs in the bottom of the 7th after that solo blast for Philly. And we do pick up the win. We lead the series 1-0. Let's see where our stat. We were 1 for 3 with a double, 7 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, got 13 strikeouts, no walks. Okay. You'll love to see it. Well, we're going to move on to game number 2. All right, game number 2 here in Chicago. We won a close one against the Phillies in game 1. But we're not pitching in this one. We're boosted at bat here for our first batting appearance in game 2. Got a runner in on second with 1 down. Let's try and go for an extra base hit here while we are boosted. Taking on Aaron Nola. And there we go. Down 1-2 in the count. Aaron Nola throws us a meatball, and we make him regret it. Our first home run of the postseason, 424 feet. And we're up 2-0. Just absolutely crushed it. He pitched me a circle change right down the middle. Okay, we're boosted at bat again here. We got 2 on with 2 outs. 3-0 lead here. Aaron Nola's pitched 50, and it's only the bottom of the 2nd. And that's a pop-up. He jammed me with that high inside knuckle curve. I didn't want to swing at it. I was trying to check my swing, but sometimes the check swing just doesn't work out in your favor. Okay, bottom of the 5th, leading off here. Up 4-0 now. New pitcher finally in here.
hits on the stat sheet so far.
That's a little blooper up the middle. Nice diving effort, but does not come up with the ball. We get a leadoff single. Pete Alonso, he's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. He's absolutely crushing it in this game.
Runner takes off. Hit in the air, center field. Rojas sizing this one up.
Definitely not a good time to try and go for a steal, as Alonso will pop that up. So 1 down. We're still on first. Mizak with a little blooper shot.
And he makes the catch.
And we are safe. Thankfully, the throw is offline. So 2 down. We're still on first.
So up next,
Colton Cowser 0 for 2.
there goes the runner.
He bunts it.
Right in front of the plate. To third.
I'm very surprised that he threw that to third there.
And end the inning. Cubs
Oh
lead
well. Okay, back up to bat again here in the bottom of the 7th. We're up by 3. We're leading off once again here. And that's just a grounder over to Bruce Hooper. 1 down. Okay, top of the 9th here. Phillies down to their final out, trailing by 4. Castellanos looking to keep it going for his team. Castellanos hits it deep, but Armstrong will make the catch. And we are up 2-0 in this series. We go on the road to Philly for Game 3, and we have the chance to get rid of Philly quick and easy here. We were 2 for 4 in this game, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, 2 ribbies, and a run. We're 3 for 7 with a home run and 2 ribbies so far in this series. Let's move on to Game 3. All right, start of Game 3 here in Philly. We're up 2-0, looking to sweep the Phillies and move on to the divisional series. Are we in the divisional series? I don't know. I always get them mixed up. What are we in? What are we in here? I have no idea. What are we in? I don't know. We're looking to move on to the next round. Little weak hit there over to third. Not a good start. All right, back up. Top of the 4th. Phillies up 1-0. Nobody on, 1 out. Solid hit into right. And it's caught. Okay, top of the 6th. Back up. 1 on, 2 out. Still trailing by 1. We're 0 for 2. Okay, so Moore. I was waiting to see what his name was, but Moore got the steal. So he is in scoring position with 2 down. And I strike out swinging. All right, back up to bat, top of the 9th. Nobody on, 1 out. We're still trailing by 1. We're 0 for 3 in this game. Solid hit into deep center. I don't think it'll carry. And it does. Just enough. He can't make the leap. He can't catch it. It's our 2nd postseason blast, and we tie it up. Now, hopefully the boys can get us the lead here so we don't have to go to extras. It's Alonso. He's got pop. We know that, so it could be possible. Okay, top of the 11th. Nobody on, 1 out. Looking to give us a lead. Solid hit, 1 pitch. But that will not have the distance. Okay, top of the 11th. We're up by 1. It all comes down to Alex Bohm. He's looking to keep the postseason hopes alive for Philly. We're looking to move on to the championship series. Grounder over to short. And that is it. We sweep the Phillies. What a huge comeback game here off of our game-tying solo blast.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Not one of our best games, but the 1 hit we did get tied the game up for us and forced us into extras. So yeah, we were 1 for 5 with a home run, a ribby, and a run. 4-12 in this series with 2 homers, 3 ribbies. So like I said, not a great performance in game 3, but that one single hit we got helped get us into extras to get the win. So we will gladly take that. We're going to go back to the clubhouse here and see who we are taking on in the championship series. The Cubs have won the NLDS and will be taking on the Dodgers or the Braves in the championship series. Okay. So let's see here. Currently, the Braves are up 2-1 over LA. So Atlanta just needs one more win and they move on. You got Baltimore up 2-0 over Kansas City and Minnesota up 2-0 over Texas. Okay. And Atlanta, they beat the Dodgers in 4 games. And Minnesota sweeps Texas and Baltimore sweeps Kansas City. So it'll be Minnesota and Baltimore in the ALCS and Chicago and Atlanta in the NLCS. Okay. So we are pitching once again game 1 of the Braves-Cubs NLCS series. Obviously, if we sweep them, it'll be done here, but I don't know. I kind of hope we take on the Twins in the World Series if we do make it past Atlanta. That'd be kind of fun. But also Baltimore is pretty cool too. So, but ladies and gentlemen, we will have to wait and see for that. I didn't actually expect we'd get the sweep. I was hoping we would, considering how well we did in the regular season. Let's open this up here. Anything good? Not really, but I won't be able to sell that. We can sell this because I already have it. Sell that, and I won't be able to sell that either, even though I already own one. I really don't like how you can't sell Nike and Jordan stuff, so. Anything? Nope, no freebies. Okay. Well, we will have to, I guess I could spend some tokens. We have 118, or maybe I should save them. We get our contact all the way up to 80. You know what? Screw it. Going from an 89 overall shortstop up to a 91. We're even overalls with our pitching and our position player now. We boosted up our contact versus lefties and righties to 80. And our clutch and plate vision up from 73 to 74. Okay. Not too shabby spending however many points we just did there. But, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to finish it up here. We swept the Phillies in the divisional series. Moving on to the NLCS, taking on the Atlanta Braves. And then if we can beat them, we'll be taking on either the Orioles or the Twins in the World Series of our rookie season. But we got to see if we can get past the Braves first. But that'll be in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this episode and have not done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. And until next time, take care.